Good morning, y'all. Happy Thursday. I am so excited to sleep in tomorrow. So excited. It is 5:54 a.m. Good morning, y'all. Made it to Thursday. Yesterday I had so many meetings. They all went really well. But it was a long day. And now today I just have a lot of post-meeting work to do. But it was good. It was a good day. Feeling grateful for another day. Another Thursday. I love Thursdays. Oh, I'm so sore from working out the other day. Feels so good to be sore. But damn, I'm sore. Oh wait, let me get some Aquaphor on my lips. Yesterday I said that I was going to update you guys on the death threats me and my Lula were receiving earlier this year. I might save that for next week. Or if there's time today, I'll get into it, but yeah, I feel like there's so many other things that I want to talk and update about. Let's see, what are my updates? Excited to sleep in tomorrow. Oh my gosh, guys, I've been wanting to see the Odyssey, the movie, so badly. I was so busy last weekend, and I feel like all of the movie theaters were sold out. But I hope I can sneak away this weekend, like in the morning sometime. But I'm sure tickets are already sold out too. So I'll let you guys know if I end up seeing it this weekend. I would love to. I've heard amazing reviews, so I'm really excited. I doubt I'll be able to see it this weekend, but we can hope. What else am I doing this weekend? I leave for the batch next week, and you guys know I've been trying not to spend money on new clothes in general, except when needed. And I did end up buying a dress on sale for the batch because it's very, specific to a degree. There's themes every night. And it is so bad. The dress is so bad. Thankfully it was on sale, and I'm going to keep it and probably give it away. But I am just not a tight girl dress. Wait, I'm just not a tight girl. Wait, a tight dress girl. Is that right? I'm not a tight dress girl. Yeah. I just do not feel comfortable. I don't feel confident. I don't even know why I tried it, honestly, but that was a fail. So this weekend I want to go thrifting for things for the batch next week. So I'm really excited. I'm feeling good. I feel like I'm gonna find some stuff. But that's on my to-do list. I'm excited to thrift. I'm excited to see what I come up with, but yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. I really hope I can find something and feel good and confident in, because the dress I had on last night, no. I just know my body type. I'm just not a tight dress girl, you know? So hopefully this weekend why does it look so brown today? I'm going to a billiards, I think it's called, pool bar after work today with a friend, so that should be fun. What else? Let's do blush. I'm very grateful that, you know, living at home is an adjustment, obviously. But I'm so glad I have this space to, like, come home. 6 a.m., y'all. Good morning. I'm so glad I have this space, but also so glad that my parents respect my time after work. You know, like, I was in meetings all day yesterday. I leave the house really early, and to come home and, like, be able to do what I want is so nice. Like, yes, I spend time with my family, but it's nice that they allow me to just, like, if I need to go to the gym, or if I just want to, like, chill up here and watch my own shows and, like, debrief, because I'm such an alone time girly. I love my alone time and, like, recharging. So I'm just very grateful that my parents respect that and allow that. Same with my Lula. And I'm so glad that I can have that alone time without feeling guilt. Like, if I was at my Lula's house, sometimes I would feel guilty because I'd want to work out or, like, do my own thing. And she would just be in the kitchen, where now I can, like, do my own thing, and she's downstairs watching Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune with my parents. And that just feels so good. Not only does she have people that she can be around with and hang out with, but I have time to, like, decompress from the day and just chill and do my own thing. Because it is very different when you're an adult living at your parents' house, you know? So, yeah, very grateful for that. I think that's so important to have, like, time to decompress from the day, you know? I have a song stuck in my head. You know, I have come to be that person who has, like, 20 unread messages. I was never that person, but I feel like life has been so busy. And also, we live in a time of access to everybody at any time, you know, with our phones, which can be very annoying. But I've become that person where I have so many notifications, and I respond when I can and when I have time, rather than, like, immediately. So that's funny that I've just become that person, but I think that's just also the time we live in, of having access to, like, everybody, which I think is totally okay, to not have to respond right away and to just respond when you can. I love friends and people who are like that and who are so forgiving and give grace, because life is so busy. We're all in our own worlds. We're all doing our own thing. Like, why don't feel the need to have to respond to my text right away? And I love friends who give that same grace, you know? So, yeah. It's funny, I've just become that person. But not feeling the need to respond right away, which feels so good. Like I'd feel so overwhelmed if I had to respond right away. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. It's gonna be a good day though. It's gonna be productive. Yeah. After this batch trip, I really want to challenge myself to not buy anything new. If I do go shopping, it has to be secondhand, it has to be vintage. But I want to wait till after this bachelorette to really promise and commit to that. I think my only exception would be shoes, because I love shoes. But it's gonna happen at some point of just fully committing, no more clothes. And I feel like I do a good job of like just shopping my closet. But I really want to commit to that. Oh, another thing that's on my to-do list this weekend. I want to organize all my clothes. Like, all my clothes are just kind of thrown on racks and in my armoire and in my closet. Like, I really want to go through and like, here are the blazers, here are the button-ups, here are the shirts, here are the pants. Just because it'll be so much easier to actually shop my closet and put together outfits. Especially because I only have 15 minutes to like pick out an outfit in the morning. I feel like that'll help speed up the process so much. So that's on my to-do list this weekend. And just continue to organize. Organize. So many things. We're making a lot of progress, but it's so funny how people can be so different. Like yesterday I come in the house and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so much progress that's been made. Like, oh, you guys should be so proud of yourself. I go into the garage. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Like, so much progress has been made since moving in. And then to my mom, she's like, what? Are you serious? Nothing's been done. Like, there's so much to do. And we're so different in that way, where I'm looking at the positive, like, look at all the progress we made, where her perspective, it's like stressed to the max and like looking at it half full. I love my mom. She's the best in so many ways, but we are so different in that way. And that's just how she's wired. Living with my Lula, you know, there's so many moments where my Lula has to check me and she's like, that's just your mom. And she knows her daughter, you know, like she's always been that way. It's just so funny how different we can be, you know? And I know that's just like how people are wired, but always try to see the positive, you know? And I'm very grateful that comes easy to me and natural. Like, I'm never looking at anything half empty. Truly. And I'm not trying to brag. I have my issues too. I'm not perfect at all. But I just think that's so funny, and also a good example of just like, I know that's how we're wired, but try to see the good. You could literally turn any situation and put it into positive. Not any situation. Again, horrible shit happens every day, and everyone goes through something hard all the time. So, you know, obviously that's separate, but like little things, the day-to-day things, you are fully capable of making everything into a positive and looking at everything half full. So, yeah. I love my mom. We're just different in a lot of ways. And it's good for me to, you know, be aware of that. Especially when living together. do my mascara. Yeah, I feel like this is already 15 minutes. I'm gonna hold my story time for next Tuesday, probably. Oh wait, I already did this. Oh, one sec. But I will give the hint. If you guys didn't know, I lived in an adult family home, which is a 24-hour care facility for elderly. My grandma ran that business for over 20 years, and I moved home to help run it and close it down. And the death threats was coming from a family member of one of the residents. So I'll give you that tidbit. He is not mentally okay. So I'll get into it more next week. But that's who they were from. And a lot of our residents... Oh my gosh, my eye is so itchy right now. Wow. A lot of our residents didn't have family, you know? Like, we were their family. So, and the one family member that I'm talking about, he mentally was not okay. So, yeah. But I'll get into that next week. There's a lot to dive in there. And I will start talking more about my experience living in an adult family home at 26 years old, because that is an experience. I learned a lot. I'm very grateful. But what a time. What a time, y'all. Okay, this is 17 minutes. I'm gonna finish my makeup. I'm gonna get ready for work. It's gonna be a great day. I'm sending so much love. I'm sending light. I'm so grateful for y'all. And yeah, another week. We'll see y'all next week. I love you guys. Yeah.